Welcome back. We're starting all the Money in the Bank pay-per-view review and results talk with part 4 here of episode 89. And what better way to start off than with pre-show kickoff? The Shield against the Usos for the WWE Tag Team Championship in a match that I didn't see because we were doing the pre-show for Mega Powers Radio, and I had to go over to Dace's house, and to an extent, I just kind of didn't care to speed, even though he lives a minute and a half away from my house.
Spoiler alert, I lost points.
We were doing the real pre-show.
Yeah. It was the pre-show Warriors. And
we were doing the whole effing pre-show. Shrug.
So the Shield retains the Tag Team Championship, which everybody saw coming.
Yeah, I didn't see the quality of the match being that good. That's to be one of their best pre-show matches they've ever put on so far.
I still haven't seen it yet. Is it
was
really
awesome.
worth going back and watching?
If you consider, have you enjoyed most of their TV matches?
Yeah.
Well, just except maybe the atmosphere's a lot better because it's a pay-per-view crowd. It's in Philadelphia. And I don't know. To me, it flowed really, really well. Like it's not like a great match, but in terms of pre-show free kickoff value, it's certainly above average for sure.
Well, I'll tell you what it was. There was 4 guys who were on a pre-show that really should not have been on a pre-show, and they went into this hungry. They went into this wanting to be on the pay-per-view. So they went out there and they did everything they could to steal the show that night with what they could do. That's good.
I was gonna say, isn't there some heat on the Shield right now, supposedly, that's the reason why they're off the pay-per-view?
What heat?
For what?
Something. I read it on WrestleZone. That's supposed to be.
I'm sure you read it on WrestleZone.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, they said it was something off the Wrestling Observer or something like that. But let me see. I think the article might still be on here.
And Shawn Michaels said that Daniel Bryan was not in Vince's favor, yeah?
Yeah, I would think that that's bullshit. I think that's just trying to get some kind of a headline. That's why I'm not throwing anything out there for the hot tags and stuff. I don't think there's any heat. I think we've talked about it before. The reason that the Shield were on the pre-show was it was just timing. I mean, look, they've rushed a lot of different stuff when it comes to this. They had 2 people not even get an entrance for the Money in the Bank match. So
that happened during the kickoff.
right.
Yeah. So in a way, it happened during the event, just not on the actual pay-per-view. But I would say that they just kind of by default got kicked off onto the kickoff because they felt Axel and the whole Paul Heyman storyline's a little more relevant to be on pay-per-view. When really that probably should have been the kickoff match and just
against the Miz for the millionth time.
Yeah, that would have been a way better choice. But man, they went with what they went with, and the guys proved that they were the ones who should have been on the actual card with this match. Very good stuff from the kickoff.
Yeah, I might have to go back and watch it then. But obviously, they impressed enough that WWE wants to keep going with the Usos, judging by what happened on Raw.
Yeah, no, I say give them another an actual shot to be on the pay-per-view. I'd say it's worth one more program match.
I thought that this was going to be one of those one-off kind of situations, and then they'd move on to somebody else for SummerSlam, and the Usos would just kind of take a step back again. But I mean, they came right out there in the Money in the Bank match, and not spoiler alert. Fuck that. If you're watching this and you haven't figured out what happened in Money in the Bank yet, then go to hell.
We're going to be getting to that anyway, so.
Right. But yeah, they kept that going and all that. So yeah, maybe I will just go back and watch that. Nonetheless, Shield retains. Kind of saw that one coming. Let's kind of break this segment by segment here. What were the points that were on the line in this for the Fantasy League?
Well, for this match, we had both of the Usos representing Team Leon. They unfortunately both took a loss, causing Leon's team to lose, I believe that would be 20 points total. And then the Shield members were split with Roman Reigns on Team Jester and Seth Rollins on Team Burhan, gaining them both 20 points apiece, as well as an additional 10 points for defending 10 points for defending the title. So they both actually got 30 points for this match.
Oof.
All right. Any last thoughts anybody want to kind of touch upon before we move on to the next part? Kind of not really too much to talk about in this, though.
I would just say that it really made the Usos look like they could hang with the Shield. It was a good step on continuing the program, which it looks like they're going to be trying to be doing. I would say in one match it kind of made them more of like, well, these guys they can eventually take the titles off the Shield. Which going into the match, we probably would have never bought into at any point during that match. They could. They made the crowd believe so during the match. That has to say something. Just a good execution.
And Miguel, did you find anything about that that whole fake the heat or whatever like that?
I'm still looking. I posted an article in the. I posted a completely different article from WrestleZone into the chat. It's something different that I would like to mention sometime after the pay-per-view previews. It's been something that I forgot about it, but I think it is worth mentioning. But yeah, I'm looking
now.
Yeah, I'm looking through the WrestleZone archives to see where the article is.
I don't put any stock into that. Does anybody?
Nope.
Yeah.
Nah. No heat.
No, I think this. You can't really think of anything that really would give them heat. I mean, what did they do? Continue being popular? Like, I mean, it did cause heat for Zack Ryder, but fuck. I don't know.
You know what it is? I just think that someone who probably doesn't like the group is trying to spread shit. As far as I'm concerned, it's probably Justin LaBar sitting there, talking to his friends at the back, apparently, because he has loads of friends in the business, talking crap about someone or another. So I'll just leave it at that.
All right, well, we're going to move on then in the next part 5, with the first of 2 Money in the Bank matches.
Oh, hold on. I just found it. I found it on WrestlingNewsSource.com now. Let's see. Supposedly, the member of the Shield that actually has been getting some heat on him is, surprisingly enough, Roman Reigns. Apparently, according to reports, Reigns rubbed Randy Orton the wrong way at a WWE live event. During the match, Orton had a wrongfully timed move during the match that caused Reigns to botch a spot that he wasn't expecting. Following the match, Reigns reportedly criticized Orton's sloppy work ethic in front of the entire locker room.
Oh,
stupid!
That guy's
Stupid.
balls. He's got
Oh god!
balls.
How come
That
that
man's
sounds
got balls.
Yeah, if it's actually real, I highly doubt that it is. But
Fuck me. That's just like, if that's true, that dude has got a big set.
nobody says no to the Shield. Not even you, Orton. Roman Reigns.
I still don't put anything in it.
Wow.
Yeah.
You know what though? That's it. If that was it, yeah, that'll get some heat on you. But man, that's the kind of thing I wouldn't be surprised if Vince heard that and actually decided to push Roman Reigns. Like, wow, this guy's got balls. Let's give this guy a shot. There's something special about Roman Reigns.
I won't believe anything until I read it on scoopscoops.com.
I didn't get on that.
All right, guys, as I said before, part 5 coming up your way. Money in the Bank, match number 1.